What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Combat Corporation, your source of combat sports. I'm your host, Al the Postmaster Morrow, and today I have a gear review on the Diamond MMA Cup. And as always, I'm incredibly excited to bring you this gear review because I've known about Diamond MMA Cups for a very long time. And if you've been watching the channel over the last month and a half to almost 2 months now, you know that I did a short on YouTube. I love those things. I love making shorts now. But I made a short of me unboxing this, which I'll throw the disclaimer right off the box, right off the bat rather, that the box that they shipped this to me in, everything that they gave me here on the table, except for this suspension system here, is they sent it to me. I did not buy this. They asked if I would review it on the channel and give a 100% honest review, and I was really excited to do that because I've always heard about Diamond MMA Cups, and I just never invested in Diamond MMA simply because I just thought what I had worked, and you know, if there was anything better out there, then eventually I'd come to it, and I never would have thought that Diamond MMA would reach out to me. And I'm really excited about this because I can now tell you why I see the entire benefit into investing into a good groin protector, into a good cup, especially after using it. I really wanted to use this for a good chunk of time, for hard sparring, for just shadow boxing, hitting the bags, everything, wearing this cup so I could see its mobility, its durability, and everything else about the cup that most people are going to look into, so I can tell you exactly how this worked out. I'm also going to talk about the suspension system that they sent me between their briefs and the actual jock strap itself, and tell you about what they sent me in the box. So basically, before I do that, I want to kind of go into Diamond MMA first. And Diamond MMA, I don't know the exact year that they started, but I want to say it was the mid-2000s, if not the very early 2010s or right before that. But I remember MMA fighters on broadcast from like the mid-2000s talking about Diamond MMA Cups, especially the Joe Rogan experience, or Joe Rogan would say it on live TV. In fact, if you go back and watch John Jones versus Cyril Gane, he mentions Diamond MMA Cups right in that fight when Jones gets kicked in the nuts. And he says, well, you know, if you have like a Thai Steel Cup or a Diamond MMA Cup, you can take a nut shot, which I used to think was baloney until I bought this thing. But you know, I basically knew about them. A lot of my teammates, about 3-4 of my teammates used them, and they swore by them, and we even tested them out by hitting them with a baseball bat. But I just figured my teammates were doing something, or they were sucking it in at the last second, or whatever it might be, and that, you know, no cup could stop a baseball bat smacking it. And I figured no one is going to haul off and actually just hit it as hard as you can. And then I see a bunch of videos. I finally resurface it when they send this to me. And basically, Craig Diamond, the owner and founder of Diamond MMA Cups, and they also have a lead designer, decided that their cups that they used in their adventures really didn't work well, and that it was like something like, I want to say it was 16% of athlete-related injuries have to do with testicular problems. So that's nuts. And then I think it was a high percentage of like 12 to 16% of those injuries result in hospitalization, and that a lot of them end up in ruptured testicles, bruised testicles, or even some people have had to get testicles removed because they were so badly damaged that it would actually damage them internally and stuff, which is insane to think about. So what they did is they started designing this, finding the best materials on the planet, and they also created a suspension system so it doesn't just loosely fit over your nuts and your package. Basically, it secures to your nuts and package, which it works very well because of that suspension system that they made. So not only did they make a very nice cup, but they also make a jockstrap system that works so well that it just keeps everything in place, and it's going to keep everything going. I'm going to kind of talk about that more and show you more about that as well. Now the only thing is, guys, is I can't like show myself putting it on and stuff like that with a jockstrap or the compression trunks, simply because YouTube would demonetize the video, and because they'd probably block the video and I'd get in trouble. So I'm gonna basically do a lot of visuals and show you a lot of clips and videos. But what came in the box for me was the Diamond MMA Cup itself, and then they came with the briefs itself as well. And they have a bunch of different packages that you can get. You can get, no pun intended, you can get the cup itself, which goes for about 34 to 35 bucks, which for me is a steal. And it does fit into other jock straps. So if you want to try it with your own jock strap with this, I personally don't recommend it because I tried that and it just didn't work as well as it did with this. Because it moved around. Like I said, the suspension system keeps it in. But it comes with the jock compression trunks that you can wear underneath your MMA shorts. which work really well. And on the inside, it has the pocket that you can put the actual cup itself in, and you can see these blue straps. And that's the compression system, compression system, but that's the suspension system as well that you have, that hugs your package. The other thing that I got in the box, which is a very cool box, and it has the info on it, it says diamondmma.com. It says follow us on our social media pages here, which I recommend you go do. I'm going to put all their stuff in the link in the description below. And then on top of it, you have the Diamond MMA logo right here, which is really cool. When I opened the box, when I got this, it tells you what it is. It says, thank you so much for your order. We hope you enjoy your purchase. We love to see how you put your diamonds to the test. So they invite people, they really do invite people to like upload this to Instagram, to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatever it might be, of you using your cup just to show how much it is. It also came with this cool sticker. This is Diamond MMA, extra heavy, extra strong brand, diamondmma.com, which I haven't taken the sticker off because I wanted to show you guys what it comes with. It also came with a Diamond MMA foam sperm, which for me meant protect your bloodline, folks. And then it came with a note basically saying, hi Al, let us know how it fits. Thanks, Craig Diamond. So Craig, I hope if you're watching this review fits you well, and thank you for the little note. And then also it came with the compression trunks and the Diamond MMA Cup. The only reason why I bought the jock strap is because you can use this multiple times before washing this, whereas this fits underneath as like underwear, and it fits underneath your trunks. So I don't have a laundry place in my apartment right now, so I couldn't wash this every day, and so I bought this a couple days after, and I figured they were nice enough to send me a really nice package of this and this. I could buy my own suspension strap. But talking about the cup itself, when we go into the design of the cup, it is a nice blue and black. That's their color, is like blue, black, and white. And you can see at the front, it's this D with like a plastic diamond sticker, which is kind of it has fallen off already, but if you peel it off, basically the center has like a diamond groove shape on the center right here, and what that is just, kind of to show you the diamond right there, and you can see it on the inside. Craig Diamond, Diamond MMA Cup, and it works good. I would think this thing is made out of diamond. The rest of this is a black look with a blue rubberized texture here. So this is more of a rubberized grip, and it has like a suction cup feature by the way it curves, so it sticks right to your crotch basically. And then this is made out of a carbo fiber, and it's like a carbo fiberate or something like that. And basically I can't remember how to pronounce it, but basically this material is the same stuff they use in bulletproof cars for like presidents and other VIPs. When I tell you this thing is solid, it is super solid. It feels harder than metal, and it feels smoother than metal too, but at the same time it's very light. It's not heavy at all, and I love that. And on top of it, I think people would think, oh, maybe the rubber would just feel uncomfortable even through the trunks like some other cups would, but no, it doesn't at all. Because a lot of cups I noticed would be made out of like a plastic material, and that's all it would be plastic, and you need to put it into the cup, like into the jock strap, and then it would just kind of sit over. Now the reason why this doesn't sit over is because of that rubber that sticks. It basically like kind of covers the top of your like waist when you put it on. It covers the top of your waist and goes down over your package, and then it like hooks underneath your nuts basically, the way it feels to me, in a good way, and it suctions in because of this cupping shape going down like that. Now what makes it great is I'll use the jock strap so you can kind of see how it works. What makes it great about this is that you have this 4-leg suspension system. So it hooks to your back, the back of your legs, and it hooks to the front of your legs as well. You put your legs right through, and what it does is it's very flexible, as you can see all the elastic here. It also has a drawstring so you can make it tighter on both these and the compression trunks that you can see here. Let me find the drawstring so I can show you. Right here. And basically you can tie that to as tight as you want, but the suspension system keeps the cup itself upward. So what you do is you basically take this and you put it in here, and I'll show you how easy that is. It snugs right into any type of compartment, and it's nice too because this itself has elastic, so you can actually stretch that out and it slides right in, super easy. At first I was thinking that rubber would be a pain, but basically what you do is you hook this over just like that, and then you slide it right in, make it settle a little bit, And there you go. Now you got the cup in place. And here you see right here, now you are entirely protected from this cup. And it is a solid cup as well. Like I said, the suspension system is attached not only to the hip part of the cup, but to the bottom of the cup. So what it is as you move, the suspension system keeps this strapped to your leg and also holds it up. The other thing about it is when you put trunks over it, because at first I tried it without putting trunks over it, and it still protected me, but it still kind of hurt. Whereas when I put the trunks over it, it keeps it suctioned even more to your crotch as well, and it helps a lot as far as that goes. And it's very easy to be mobile in this. In fact, a lot of the videos that I've recorded and made over the last 2 months or so, with me hitting bags or me hitting anything like that, or just shadow boxing or moving around, I'm wearing this cup, and I feel like there's nothing there, which is awesome because it's so light and it's so comfortable. Usually with cups like the ones I've been using for years, like I said, is my Cleto Reyes cup. I've had this cup for about, almost 10 years, I want to say. I've still been using it. I've replaced the elastic straps on them a couple times. But that's the thing about these, right? Is that it doesn't feel like anything's there. It's not bulky. I can move around really well, and it protects myself super good too. And like I said, you can see I'm basically, like I said, to demonstrate, I'm going to put a bunch of different clips over this video so you can see exactly what's happening. But when I get hit with this, it hurts sometimes. It's not like it doesn't hurt. Nothing is, the initial shock of a nut shot is never not going to be there. But what I will say is that it minimized the pain to such extent that if I felt anything, it was just the fear of me getting hit. It was maybe a little bit of a shock, and then on top of it, it was basically me, getting over it within a second or two. And I had my teammates kick me. I had a couple of my teammates punch and kick me as hard as they could. I didn't have a baseball bat taken to it, but I had my wife smack me with a broomstick right up the middle with this, and the broomstick bent. And it was one of those aluminum broomsticks. I mean, she kicked me as hard as she could. She kneed me as hard as she could. And I remember one of my teammates, when we went to line up to try this, they kicked it without their shin guards on, and I should have recorded that part. They kicked it without my shin guard, without the shin guard on, and they had to go put the shin guard on because it hurt their shins, it hurt their feet when they were kicking me, and they said that is one hard cup. So that's one thing that you have. So you have that suspension system here that keeps it in place too. So when it gets hit, it doesn't jolt around anywhere. It's like when you hit it, it just stays right there. And that's what I love about these. And the other thing too, about like sizing and stuff, a lot of people ask me is like, do they come in a bunch of different sizes and everything else? Not only do they come in a bunch of different sizes, this is an XL as far as like the jock strap goes. I'm pretty sure the cup is one size fits all. There is also a youth cup as well, and I also have an XL here. Yep, because I have about a 40 or 42 waist, so XL fits me just fine. I maybe have to tighten it a little bit. It's not bad. But the suspension system keeps it really good. They also have youth cups. They also have a bunch of different boxers you can get. You can get the jock strap, like I said, because I'll use this a couple times because I put it over my underwear, whereas this is the underwear itself, and I can't wash it every day. Fun little fact about the cup itself too, guys, is that, which I did, and I tell you what, it worked just fine. You can literally keep it inside of the jock strap or inside of this and throw it into the washer. Basically, when I reached out to Diamond MMA and said, well, I'm probably going to get the jock strap just because I won't have to wash it every single day. But they said, fun fact, Alex, you can throw this in the washer and clean it just like you can with all the other clothes that you look at. And I said, that's absolutely insane. And I have done that multiple times since. And it not only smells like my laundry now, but it doesn't have that funk smell that you get with jock straps, which is pretty cool, or cups in general. But overall, is it the best cup I've ever used? Yes, 100%. I wish in boxing they let you use stuff like this. I think really the only way that Diamond MMA could get even bigger than it is now is if they made a big groin guard like they do for boxing, the big no foul protectors. But why reinvent the wheel, and why even have to have such a bulky big foul protector when you can have something like this that won't limit a fighter's mobility so much? And it'll protect you just the same. I've had people purposely uppercut me to see if the cup would shift up and hit me in the nuts, but like I said, because of that rubber spot, it sucks right to my package basically. And that's a really nice feature about this cup. It doesn't move, it stays right put, and like I said, it minimizes the pain to a point to where it doesn't hurt for much more than the second, and that's just the initial shock of you, whoa, I just got hit in the nuts. So personally, when Joe Rogan says you can take a nut shot if you've been hit by if you have a Diamond MMA Cup, I believe him. The other thing too, if you're a big jiu-jitsu guy, some guys like arm bars and triangles, they'll use this as a fulcrum and like crush noses and stuff like that, and purposely mount people's heads when it comes to like north-south position, like maybe getting a double wrist lock from there. It's not comfortable to be a fulcrum at all. I notice if I use it, it definitely works as a fulcrum right in the center. So there's that part. And then one other question I figured I'd address before I kind of close this out, talk about pricing and a couple other things that Diamond MMA offers on their website. And this is a valid question for guys to a certain extent. And the question was, well, if you are well endowed, is the only way I can word it, will it fit you okay? And the answer is yes, it does, and I'll leave that there. but yes, like I said, one size fits all, and if it doesn't, you might have to go to the doctor to get looked at or something. But the other cool thing is Diamond MMA has the best customer support. They have been nothing but communicative with me throughout this entire process about talking to them about the cup, about different ways to test it, different ways to try it. They wanted to see how I'm using it and everything else, and they want to see how you use it too. So you can get the Diamond MMA Cup itself, like I said, for about $34 to $35 right off their website. It's also available on Amazon and a bunch of other combatsports.com or Combat Sports Brands website.com. Wow, that's the name of a website now, is .com. But I saw them on Combat Corner. You can buy Diamond MMA Cups off there, and I want to say Combat Sports too. You can buy these, but the two most popular places, I just go right to their website and Amazon. And like I said, just reach out to their customer service line, and they would be more than happy to help you. If you want to get a bundle pack with, say, the jock strap and the cup, I think that comes to about $60 or $70, which is a very good investment for me. So if I were to prefer one thing, I would get the jock strap and the cup, because I as much as I like this and it is comfortable, I prefer just having underwear. Then I put the cup over the underwear. That's just how I've always done it. Probably because of boxing, I don't like wearing the underwear with the cup right there. I don't know why, it freaks me out a little bit, even though it protects me just the same. But with this, I believe this bundle with the compression trunks as well, I think maybe runs about 80 to 90 as well. And the cool thing is you can buy multiple trunks that have this. So if you have the money and you want to wear the same trunks every day, go for it. And they also have other things. They have awesome hoodies, shirts, shorts, compression wear like rash guards, whether they be short or long sleeve rash guards. They also have gi patches, and they have also just regular standard boxers that don't have the cup part as well. They have different briefs, boxers, anything you can think of, and a bunch of other things. And from what I understand, because I have a teammate that bought a bunch of that stuff and even has a Diamond MMA rash guard, says that they're some of the best stuff that they've ever used. So not only are these guys well versed in the combat sport world, but they are well versed in making stuff that is comfortable and that works for you at all times. So that's my review on the Diamond MMA Cup. I think it looks pretty cool, even though you won't see it too much, but I do love the company. I think Craig Diamond and his designer team and the founders of Diamond MMA Cup had the right idea. If you want to see some more testimonials, like how hockey players sustained a testicular rupture and actually came back to use Diamond MMA Cups, and he purposely took a cup to the nuts, or a puck to the nuts, like a slap shot to the nuts, from a hockey puck, guys, and he walked away completely unscathed using these things. Go to their website, go to their Instagram, go on. They even have a YouTube page, I believe. It tells you the exact suspension system and how it works and everything like that. And when I tell you that this cup is by far the best cup I've ever used, and I don't think I'm going to go back to using anything else. And they also have a lifetime guarantee that this thing will not break, will not go away. The only way they won't replace it for you is if you lose it, okay? So with that said, guys, go follow them. And as always, I really appreciate you watching the channel. This has been Al Morrow with the Combat Corporation. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you on the next episode. Have a good one, everybody.
Do it a little harder. Yeah.
That can't be good.
Yeah, okay, let me fight.
Oh, what are you, stupid?
Yeah. Oh my God. That was like my thigh.
He had a little something pent up in that one.